Am I the asshole? For refusing my sister's offer to pay for the gender reveal scan? So my girlfriend F26 and I M29 found out in August that we were going to be parents to our first child. Generally, everyone was very happy about the news. However, because of the shock I felt at the time it wasn't planned, I called my mother for reassurance and it helped. She wasn't happy I told her over a phone call, which I understand and am likely an R for. I apologized and we put it behind us. My sister has been supportive. She helped us move to a new house, wanted to take my partner out baby shopping in a few weeks. However, my mother was less helpful. We had a FaceTimed mid-August about housing options, then my mother randomly asked me about if my partner was on the pill. I said yes and I've seen her take it, and she asked if I was sure. Almost like she was insinuating that I was baby trapped. I have had worries about my sister. I'm happy she's excited, but I feel sometimes she's too much. She was talking about having the baby every weekend so we could do stuff as a couple, and I said we have to consider both families. She was also concerned about us moving a bit closer to my girlfriend's family than mine. She said I wouldn't get as much support and questioned the support from my partners as her mother lives 2 hours away. I said she comes down every weekend to look after her mother with dementia, we'll be fine. My sister offered to pay for our gender reveal scan. We both thought this was a lovely gesture and said yes. My sister understandably wanted to come because she's paying for it. My sister told me that the one she was booking allowed up to 5 people to come and suggested we bring my mum along. I then said if she's coming, then my girlfriend's mum should come too. She disagreed because it's the only involvement they'll have during the pregnancy and my girlfriend's family will be at other events. We said it's not about who we're including, it's about having support during a personal appointment, and my girlfriend doesn't want only all my family there. My mum previously said either it's just my family or no scan. I said fine, we'll pay for it ourselves. My sister then messaged my girlfriend to explain her reasoning, which left her in tears. She also said my family like to do things separate and they're a bit antisocial. They think meeting my girlfriend's mum at the scan will be awkward. We think this kind of reasoning is selfish and not putting our wishes first. My mum and sister are getting me to understand their reasoning. I do understand it, I just don't agree with it. My girlfriend's mum isn't bothered by them not wanting her there, just more by how it's affected us. She told me not to worry about them and hugged me. She said she's happy to pay for it and for me to invite whoever I want. This is a post here because despite many agreements about our side of things, I have doubt because my sister was going to pay for it. And I was considering my dad, but my girlfriend's mum believes that would anger my family. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole. Any help or gifts with strings attached. Don't do it. Never ever. So absolutely not the asshole. This wasn't an offer of a gift, it was a power play. You said no to your sister's conditions, because she made your pregnant partner cry. Good for you, keep setting boundaries. Congratulations and best wishes. Not the asshole. Your mom chewed you out for calling her with the baby news. I was already scratching my head at that, and you seem to accept that makes you an asshole. With crap like that permeating your life, it's no wonder you're on here for the rest of this. Your mom and sister sound like real pieces of work, I'm sorry to say. Your mom goes on to insinuate you were baby trapped, then her and your sister go on to say only your side of the family should be in on gender scan? It doesn't matter who's paying for it, everything regarding your life is for you to decide who's included. Your girlfriend's mom sounds like truly a gem, by the way. Not the asshole. I personally wouldn't accept their offers to pay for things like this moving forward either, because it seems like they're going to use these things as control over you and your girlfriend and will throw these nice gestures in your face when they don't get their own way. Not the asshole. This sounds like your mom and sister are making this pregnancy and baby about them. It's absolutely not. They are not the parents. Not the asshole. Pregnancy is not a bloody group project. Your family are way too involved in this and creating drama for no reason. Not the asshole. It's not really a gift if it comes attached with a bunch of conditions. They're using this to exclude your wife's family for whatever reason. You're better off paying for the scan yourself so you aren't pressured into doing what they want. Not the asshole. Start setting boundaries now, because if you don't, your sister and mother are going to walk all over you, especially your girlfriend. Not the asshole. Shut this shit down now. You are not entering into custody agreement with your sister. It is not her baby. I'm sorry, but it's time to set up a heck of a lot of boundaries now before the next argument of who's going to be in the room for birth. Your family is overstepping a lot. Protect her, your GF, the mother of your child. I think she needs to block your family on her phone. Your sister is being manipulative and making a pregnant woman cry. I'm wondering about all the demands once the baby is here and shuddering. This baby is not only yours but a part of GF family. Not the asshole. It seems your family has some control issues. Your sister only offered to pay for the scan so she could hold it over your head, so you do as she says, i.e. it was help with strings attached. I would be wary of any offer of help from them because it will come with strings attached. Look at how your Mill reacted when you talked to her about it and compare it to how your family behaves when it comes to the situation at hand. Not the asshole. Keep siding with your partner, and start going lower contact with your mum and sister. They are starting to get controlling, which will only get worse after the baby is born. Set boundaries now, do not let them overstep, keep them back. Do not let your sister or mother have the baby to stay with them alone, ever. I would not trust them. Not the asshole. The anatomy scan is usually such a big milestone because it's also the anomaly scan. It's not just a fun ultrasound, it's a serious medical appointment, unless you're intending to just go to an ultrasound boutique and do extra scans. Regardless of which one you're doing, your girlfriend is the pregnant one and she needs to be comfortable with who's going to be there. Your sister controlling who can and can't go like it's her appointment instead of a gift of payment is absurd. Not the asshole. A lot of your post is about what your sister wants. Does she want the baby? Yikes, your family is bonkers. Get away from them as far away as you can manage. They're stomping on boundaries. Your sister is plotting to practically commandeer your baby, your mother wants the baby retroactively blamed away, and none of them seem to care about your feelings, or your girlfriend's, at all. Block your ditzy relatives. You're not the asshole here. Not the asshole, and good that you stood up for your core family. Your mother's and sister's behavior is not at all okay. They treat your GF as an object incubator by inserting themselves into a doctor's appointment and deciding who else can or cannot attend the spectacle. Also, paying for something with such conditions is not a gift. A gift would be paying for it and letting you decide if, and whom you wanted to be there. Keep putting your foot down and set hard boundaries now. It's only going to get way worse once baby is born. Not the asshole, and to be honest, your side of the family sounds pretty toxic, to be honest. I know that sounds dramatic, but consider aside from all the rest, there's absolutely no way that your mother should be upset about hearing about the pregnancy over the phone. Absolutely nothing wrong with that in the slightest. Yet she was apparently upset at you. And just that little thing has you thinking that you're possibly an asshole. Sounds to me like you've been wrong your whole life and are constantly having to apologize. Does your sister ever do things wrong? Could she be considered a golden child by any chance? Not the asshole. Your family are trying to push your girlfriend's family out of the picture. Not the asshole. But what I just read was extremely concerning. Can your sister not have children and really wants them? I just super possessive vibes from her about the unborn baby. And the fact they are already acting like this is super strange. Luckily your partner's mum sounds super cool and like she has what's best for you and your partner at the forefront of her mind. I feel like there is more to this than your mum and sister are letting on. It's really strange behavior, especially offering to take the baby every weekend.